Can you really make an art piece every day for a whole month? Well, I'm challenging myself to this very idea every single day for the month of October. And on top of making an art piece every day, I'm also putting together a video of the whole process. I'll be using the Peachtober art prompt list. And I'll also be adding some extra challenges along the way. Some of these challenges will include monochromatic mode and left hand freaky, where I have to use my left hand for the entire process of a piece. Every piece will be inspired by the grocery store. It's something that I've loved since childhood, and it still inspires me today. It's going to be a big month, full of twists and turns and unexpecteds around every corner. And I'm pretty excited, but also terrified at the same time. So with that, let's get into the video. Howdy hey, and welcome to day one of Peachtober. I'm Kit Kat, and the prompt for today is acorn. And it's time to get into card attack time! Okay, so what is card attack time? Because if you're new here, you might not know what that is. Welp, this is where I bring out my little grocery shopping cart with every challenge that I've come up with for the series. Every day, there's going to be a new challenge on top of drawing the prompt for the day. And so, let's pick today's challenge. Okay. This is hilarious. Today's challenge is eat it. I don't know if acorns are edible. So hopefully it'll be okay if I just eat a peanut, because A, I don't have any acorns on hand, and B, can you eat an acorn? Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, you can eat acorns, but I don't have acorns on me, and I'm not sure where I would even get an acorn. So do they sell them at the store? Okay, so they don't sell them at the store. So I feel like we're just gonna eat nuts as an alternative to this challenge. I can't believe that of all the ones I would pick, on the first day I pick eat it. Bruh. What? It's a good challenge though. When I came up with it, I thought it was gonna be something funny, something that I hate to eat and I have to eat it, but that's hilarious. All right, so we have our challenge. Let me go grab some nuts real quick. Nada's having a practically empty jar of peanuts, but it'll have to do. I feel acorn is in the nut family. This has to count. I don't know what other way I would do this. Okay. Honestly, love a good nut. Thank goodness that I'm not allergic to nuts. That would be really awkward in this moment. Well, I completed the challenge, which is great. I can check that off the list, and now I can just get into the art making, which is great because I feel for day one, I wanted to start out strong. I love the idea that I came up with for this piece, and so I really did not want to have to do a challenge out of my challenges that was gonna be impossible to do with the idea I had for the prompt. Before we get into it, real quick, this is going to be my color palette for the design. And let me quick show you my sketch of my idea. Super cute. I will share more about how I got this idea. I actually had some other sketches, a whole page's worth. But I didn't end up using these because of the idea I ended up coming with. But I'll share more about that as we work on it. So let's get into the process. The Today I'm going to be designing on my couch. Normally I would design in the studio, but I have just really been enjoying being on the couch today as I've been prepping, and I just want to stick here for my design process. So in regards to this design and how I came up with the idea, we had friends over for coffee a couple weeks ago when I was first coming up with my ideas, and I was talking about some of the prompts, and I talked about this one in particular and how, well, I could do this idea, I could do that idea. I had a couple different things that I thought could be really cool. And then our friends actually gave me a whole new idea that I liked way better than anything else I came up with. They were like, what if you took the acorn and put it in a shopping cart and have a squirrel pushing the shopping cart with the acorn in it? And I was like, wait, that's funny. It's cute. It sticks with the grocery store theme, but it's like a great way to start it off since everything's going to be themed around the grocery store. So like this first design is almost like the beginning of the story. Like the squirrel is going to the grocery store, and we're going to get to see some of the products that he gets to find along the way. And I don't know, that just seemed way more interesting than anything I came up with. So huge shout out to the friends who gave me that idea. It was such a good idea. I am currently using it now for this design. I'm so excited about it, and I think it's going to turn out really cute, and it will start me off strong for day one of this challenge. In regards to colors I picked, I wanted to do the warm colors, partly just because squirrels are like a reddish orange color, so I wanted to stick with a warm color palette for the first design. And also in regards to the challenge today, that was so funny. I've come up with a really long list of challenges, lots of different ideas for fun things that it could turn out to be. And so I didn't really know how this was going to go in regards to the actual picking of a challenge for each day, because I have no idea what challenge I'm going to pick day of. And it could either really add to the piece, or it could end up making it really, really hard to complete the piece. So I just think it's funny that day one, I picked the challenge of eat it. I think the challenges add this level of not having to be so perfectionistic about it this year, because I tend to struggle with the perfectionism part of art, where everything that I put out on social media and everything that I show people, it has to be perfect. But that's just not true. This year I've been working on sketching more and not worrying so much about how things look, just having fun while doing it. Those changes have made art a lot more enjoyable to do, and I think that this year it's going to be a lot more fun because I'm not so focused on making sure that the piece turns out as the best piece ever. It's more about the process, enjoying the process, adding fun creative ideas to the process, making it an interesting thing that I will look back on in future years as I continue to grow in my process of making art. So I'm excited for the challenges. I'm also really nervous for some of them, but I know that the ones that are really hard, I will figure it out the day that I get the challenge. I'll do it. It will be okay. And hopefully I can complete Peachtober this year. And so I'm pretty much done with the design. So now I'm going to show you how it turned out. We have made it to the end of the video where I'm going to show you what I made. So here is the final reveal. I love how the design turned out. I think it's super cute, and I think it's a great start to the beginning of Peachtober. There are still 30 days left, which is crazy, and I will be filming my process every single day for the next 30 days. If you want to see each design each day, please hit that subscribe button. Comment below what you thought of the final design, or even some ideas you might have for a challenge or future prompts. And with that, I will catch you on the flippity flop. See you tomorrow for the next prompt.